I apologize that I did not have an upload last week, but that's only because I got sick right in the middle of editing this video. Well, not literally, but you get the idea. I ended up being sick and I could not finish this video in time. So I apologize, and I will hope to give you an update video soon enough. With that, let's get into this. Hey, we're back at the topic and today with another satisfying video. Okay, this is just kind of weird, but why is it satisfying? Well, it's not because of anything specific, so don't even think about it. I was more thinking of moments in the Pokemon universe where something just feels right. Maybe you spent so long training your Pokemon to level 100, where all the progress pays off, or some other moment that I shouldn't waste and hold off on saying it until we get this top 5 started. Both moments are moments that make you feel complete. They make you have a sense of pride and accomplishment for fulfilling such tedious and or crazy moments. But that's beside the point. Let's go on ahead and dive into the top 5 most satisfying moments in the Pokemon games. Yeah. I apologize on making you uncomfortable there. To get your mind off of that into something better, I have a question for you. Have you had a point in time where you were stuck in a route, struggling just to find the perfect Pokemon you were looking for? Maybe it's due to looking for the correct gender, getting the right ability, and maybe to get a decent nature. Perfect example, back in the day in my first Soul Silver playthrough, I wanted to use a Steelix in my party. It took me over 30 minutes to possibly over an hour to find one in the Cliff Cave near Route 47. It was only a 2% chance. A more recent example is trying to find a female Salandit in Wela Volcano Park in my original Sun playthrough. While most struggle to find one, since it is a low chance to find a female, I ended up finding one on my first try. Knowing that you found a rare Pokemon that quick sure is a relief. These next set of moments only happen a small percentage of the time. Have you ever been in a bind needing a miracle to happen to avoid losing? Enter the critical hit. The crit is something that either comes in clutch to win you a fight, or gives you that soul-crushing feeling when you accidentally crit a Pokemon you were trying to catch. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This is number 4. Shadowing the crit is the percentage chance, which if you didn't know is actually lower in Generation 7, from 6% to 4%. So any hope to score that critical hit in needed moments has become that much more satisfying. I mean, it is. It helped me beat John, aka Pokemon, last year in my last Draft League season. Imagine this. You wait patiently for many months. You hop in the car, and you either drive or get driven to the store. You buy that new game. So many months have led up to this moment. The hype is setting in. Welcome to the world of Pokemon, announces the professor, and every part of your body is flooding with adrenaline. Yes, I'm talking about the moment you start a new file on a brand new game. Multiply this a few hundred if it's a new generation game. It's these moments that make you feel alive, setting out, embarking on a new journey, with it more than likely an unknown land with unknown Pokemon. Even more bonus points if you don't get spoiled by the leakers. That moment when I started XY after dodging all things Pokemon on the internet made me feel some type of way. Seeing so many different Pokemon that I had never seen before, and that discovery feeling of finding out what they do. There's nothing that can beat that. Well, except for 2 other things, of course. I'm not sure if this has happened to everybody, but let me preface this with a definition. Draft League format is where you draft 11 Pokemon, and you can only use those 11 to battle against others, using them in different ways to become victorious. Now then, imagine this. You are going up against a tough opponent, and you have to think outside of the box. Think of crazy sets that you could imagine being ran, and then you bring a crazy idea and it works. That feeling of accomplishment brings out such satisfaction, phrasing, knowing that you came up with it. And it worked! It makes you feel so smart. Perfect examples are when I saved a Scarf Cobalion for a Protean Greninja, or stockpiled up and baton passed from Drifblim into Kyurem White, or my favorite that I almost pulled off, Hidden Power Ice Mega Pinsir to counter the Landorus Therian my opponent had. I even had it to where if I could have gotten an opportunity, used Worked Up with Vaporeon and baton passed it into Mega Pinsir. I mean, it wouldn't have been bothered by the Intimidate. Number 1 should be pretty obvious. It's what all the content creators are doing nowadays. Okay, maybe not all of them, but most of them. The number 1 most satisfying moment in Pokemon is when you find that shiny Pokemon. If it was completely random, it becomes an unexpected surprise. If you spend hours of soft resetting looking for a specific shiny Pokemon, that hard work pays off. If you spent the longest time hatching eggs using the Masuda method, and you finally see that different color come out of the egg, you know your patience has succeeded. Man, I'm like a thesaurus today. Finding different ways to say things. But finding a shiny Pokemon is probably the most exciting moment in all of Pokemon because of how rare it can be. And seeing those sparkles come off the Pokemon will instantly put the joy in one's heart. It's just so satisfying. With that, those are the top 5 most satisfying moments in Pokemon. Have you had any experiences like this? Maybe you would like to share a different moment. Let me know in the comment section below. I'll be satisfied with whatever answer you want to give me. Ew. If you enjoyed and want to climb to the top, go ahead and smack the like button as high as it can go, and subscribe to start the climb today. With that, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you back at the top later on, because that's how we do what, you know, it's a satisfying video. I need to get a life! Man, what's wrong?